This shirt cardless
cardless coding make one irukku rendu cardless names cardless names stand போட்டுங்க
சார் லைட்டிங் இது லைட்டிங் எடுத்துக்கலாமா பவர் கொடுக்கலாம்
புரியல
லைட்டிங்கு இது லைட்டிங் எடுத்துக்கலாமா
இது லைட்டிங் ஓகே தானே உங்களுக்கு
Good evening, everybody. A warm welcome on behalf of Country Chicken to the members of the press who have very graciously accepted our invitation to be present here, and also our VVIP dignitaries who have graced this occasion by their presence. Formally, on behalf of Country Chicken, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to everybody present here. As you know, Country Chicken is the premier food service brand from Australia, present across 9 countries across the globe, and is present in about 450 outlets, more than 450 outlets across many countries. Now, Country Chicken has great and grand plans for the Indian market, and that's one of the reasons why we are present here today. Country Chicken was established in the year 1994 by Peter Austin, who is the founder and the chairperson of the group. Peter was supposed to be here. He was looking forward to his India visit and be present here today and present Country Chicken to you. But due to some unforeseen circumstances, he was not able to make it to India, and we regret that. But he has a video message which he has recorded and sent it across to us, which we will be playing today during the course of this press meet. Now I'd like to introduce you this gentleman sitting on the dais, Sir Ramakrishna. He's the CEO of Country Chicken India. Before I call upon Rama we formally call him Rama, so I will maintain that. Before I call upon Rama to come on the dais and speak and present to you about Country Chicken, I'd like to say a few words about Rama so that we give you a brief idea of who Rama is and what he does. Rama is a thorough marketing and accounting professional with over 30 years of hardcore professional experience across various multinational companies in various countries like Singapore, New Zealand, Australia, and many other countries. He's been the brain behind the launch of many consumer durable and consumer products across the globe. More importantly, Rama is a great sports person. Not very few CEOs and head oncos we know are great sports person or sports enthusiast. He loves playing golf, he's an avid golfer, and is a great cricketer. He's been playing cricket ever since I think he was able to hold a bat. And he holds some high offices as far as the cricketing world is concerned. He's a director of the Auckland University Cricket Board. He's the executive member of the Eastern District Cricket Association of Auckland, that's EDCA. He's also the past chairman of the Indo-New Zealand Joint Business Committee. Very, very important position in that. And he's also the elected member on board of two great secondary schools. He's on the board of trustees of two great secondary schools in New Zealand. Now that's something which is an elected office, so obviously a person with high credibility and high public standing can only get elected to the board of trustees. So very happy to have Rama here, but more importantly for me, Rama is a great human being. He's a loving husband, doting father, and a great friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Ramakrishna, CEO, Country Chicken.
Here. And thank you all for being here. Now, the Country Chicken is an Australian firm. This group was started by Peter as Rajesh in the year 1994. And I'm here to launch this brand into the Indian market now. I would like to take you back and just give you some slight historical background of the fast food market, both in the world, around the world and also within India itself. If you look at the history of the fast food markets, in States, I think it was in July 7, 1912, a fast food joint called Automat started. They were supplying fast foods in a small place, and that has become really popular, and they went strength to strength until 1930. Now, this firm also popularized the notion of takeout, that's an American term, or takeaways in Australia and New Zealand term. And also the slogan is less work for mother. It's a really brilliant idea, less work for mother. Now, in this fast foods, that is eat, on the go to eat. There's normally served fish, chips, sandwiches, pita bread, hamburgers, fried chicken, French fries, chicken nuggets, tacos, pizzas, ice creams, etc., etc. That is outside India. But if you look at the Indian market, actually Indian market is extremely vibrant with the fast foods, and it's been in existence for a long time. Long time means early 20th century, I would say, because or the 19th century, I might say actually, because you got the railways. Look at any railway station. You got the fast food served there. The train stops only for 2 minutes. That's all. And in that time, the food is served. Ready-to-eat snacks are served at the railway stations. That is what is called a fast food. And what we are doing here is just we are creating a brand to it, and we are supplying a brand. That's it. Otherwise, it is still the same fast foods. Only thing is in the Western markets to ours is, in the Western markets, they could, they could have a fast foods or the quick service restaurants. They can supply the full meal. But whereas in the Indian market, because of Indian cooking is so difficult, and we only have the kind of snacks are supplied, like you have idli, vada, and chana bhaturas, and all those things. And they're all available on the beachfronts of Chennai or Bombay, everywhere. You see them. Now, in Western markets, these fast foods are primarily the meat. They have chicken and various other things. But whereas in the Indian market, 90% of the earlier fast foods were purely vegetarian. Now, as this fast food industry is growing, they also have some negative impact it has created for the health and well-being of people. Now, if you look at the American waistline, they're all bloody big. I'm sorry to use the word, but they're all huge. Because whatever the fat you eat, it has to deposit somewhere. So, A, this lifestyle is giving you ample time, and B, these fast foods are giving you extra fat. So these are the two recipes you have for disaster in terms of putting on heaps of weight and puts some more pressure on your heart. Now we have a doctor here to endorse that. He can tell us all about it. And now this fast food industry, and with our brand in India, you might ask why India? We are in Australia, New Zealand, other countries, so now why India? The simple reason is this: nearly everybody outside India wants to be in India now, because the Indian market is vibrant, it's really growing exceptionally well. And I did some work in China also, but I tell you, gentlemen, doing business in China is extremely difficult, extremely hard. It is so regulated you won't believe it. But whereas if you see the Indian market, it's just so wonderful. It is so pleasant to be here, and because the systems from then to now are different. And in the olden days, I left India around '87. In the olden days, you used to apply for license for any processed food things, and if you have to have any ad in the newspapers, it has to be approved by somewhere else, and all that. Now, all those regulations are now gone out of the wind. Now you can just do it yourself, and everything is so easy. And the Indian market is really vibrant. It's just really growing leaps and bounds. Now, if you look at the fast food industry, that is the QSR segment, that is a quick service restaurant segment in India, you have between organized and the unorganized sector. Take purely organized sector. In the organized sector, you have international brands, plus also domestic brands or the regional brands put together. You have 4,000 outlets in the whole nation. Now, and this industry, gentlemen, is growing at the rate of 41%. 41% per annum. And no other industry is growing, or no other segment is growing as high as 41%. Now, if you look at these numbers at the end, in 5 years, this 4,000 would swell to something like 21,500. Right? And that's a huge number per se. I can say maybe in China at the moment they have QSR restaurants roughly around 7,000-8,000, and they're also growing at around at the pace what they say the report was around 29 to 30%. They are really growing it. But I tell you, our growth is really centered or the focus purely in the urban segment at the moment, only in the